Hello, beautiful people. Hey, beautiful people, welcome back. Why am I always doing this? I'm sweating. Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning viewer or a subscriber, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're just seeing my face for the first time, welcome. My name is Grace. You can call me OJG, and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're doing well. Today, I am going to be telling you one simple way to change your life. No cap. So simple, and it's not something that we do not know, but you know how it is. Like, knowing something and doing that thing is like two different things. So it's kind of like a reminder, something that you know, something that you probably even hear all the time and you take for granted. But I'm hoping that with this video and the things that I'll be sharing, you'll be more motivated to incorporate this thing I'm about to share into your life, and I'm sure that you're going to see amazing results from it. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The one simple way that I know this because I've tried it. It has worked for me. It is working for me. To change your life is gratitude. And what is gratitude? Gratitude is you showing appreciation for something that someone has done for you. It's that quality of thankfulness. It's that readiness to show appreciation for something good that someone has done to you. Okay, say for instance, I go out and I'm carrying like 2 heavy bags, and this random person just says, "Oh, let me help you with that. It looks heavy." Gratitude is me saying, "Oh wow, thank you very much," just being grateful for something that someone has done. As simple as that is, we take it for granted most of the time. And in this video, I'll be talking about gratitude to God and gratitude to man. So it's like twofold. And if you stick with me further, I'm going to be telling you in 3 points how this one way can change your life. That's the icing on this cake that we're about to make. I also would like to put like a disclaimer, because I feel like sometimes some people say things like you can be grateful for something and do it silently. Like, you can have silent gratitude. I feel like the nature of gratitude would have you express it, whether you're expressing it in words or you're expressing it in actions. You can have silent gratitude. If you truly are grateful, that person that you are grateful to or that situation that you would just express it. So there are many reasons why I'm talking about this on my channel, but I think that one particular reason why I'm talking about this is because let's be honest, people are going through so much. Beyond the hype, beyond the filters, beyond the noise on social media, beyond the jokes and all of that, people have real life issues, real life challenges.
Charlie! Wala deal.
And I feel like it's easy to get real overwhelmed by these burdens that we carry. You just begin to complain and whine, and you get depressed. And because of that, we can be blind to what is working. We can be blind to what God is doing. We can be blind to the goodness that is around us, the good that is still in our lives. And I really believe that this video is going to help if you're in that kind of situation. Okay, so there's this scenario that I want to paint. Let's say you're always doing something for someone, right? Let's say you're always paying someone's fees, for instance, maybe school fees, and every time you pay, even if like you're obligated to pay, but every time you pay, there is no appreciation whatsoever. The person just breezes through it every single time. It's in us. We actually crave appreciation. We want to be appreciated. We want to know that we're being appreciated for whatever it is that we're doing. So if you're paying someone's fees, for instance, or you're just always coming through for someone, and the person does not in any way whatsoever, give you that appreciation, like, "Oh, thank you." It doesn't have to be anything grandiose. The person doesn't have to kneel or bow. before you know that the person is appreciative of what you've done. But just like a simple thank you, I really appreciate what you did, you're not getting any of that. Where there's no gratitude over time, you just realize that you won't have that ginger. I think I use ginger a lot, but yeah, you're not going to have that ginger to like want to help that person another time. You would be less likely to help that person, especially if like somebody else comes along the way and the person is very appreciative, even like the smallest things. The person says thank you, the person is genuinely grateful for all those things that you're doing, and the person is not taking them for granted. You'll be more likely to do more things for that person than the person that is just like, well, I mean, it's meant to do it. Like, I mean, is my dad is meant to do it, or is my man is meant to do it.
Okay, so before I go further, I want to beg Biko, Edako, Ejo. I know that some of you actually genuinely forget, but I just want to say that you should please like this video. I mean, don't wait until the end till you forget. Please like this video. It helps my channel's growth, and then you can take a step further. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
The first way that gratitude will change your life. Gratitude will secure repeated favors or kindness. Gratitude will really do that. Let's say I do something for someone, right? And the person just eases past me. The person is like, who asked this one? Or the person just gives me this vibe of, I beg, who sent you? Am I going to be willing to do? Me, definitely not. I'll be like, oh, well done. One, no. I would definitely not be willing to do anything for that person anymore, because of how he or she acted the previous time. He has not ensured that there's a repetition of my action, of my kindness. But then if that person was grateful, if that person said, oh, thank you very much for doing this, I'm more ready, I'm more willing to help that person when that person is in need. There's a very fantastic story in the Bible of how Jesus healed 10 lepers. And so on their way, the 10 of them found out that they were healed. And one of them was like, oh, wow, I'm actually healed. And then he came back to thank Jesus. And Jesus was like, oh, wow, where are the 10 that were healed? Where's the remaining 9? And then Jesus was like, go thy way, you've been made whole. Because this guy had the sense to come back to thank Jesus, he was made whole. Now, wholeness is different from healing, right? If you're a leper, then it means that you've lost maybe some fingers or whatnot. Wholeness means that you're restored to the original position, to the way things ought to be before that sickness or that infirmity came your way. So this man, this leper that came to give thanks, he was made whole. And this is something that's so profound about gratitude. It ensures that you get repeated kindness. So when someone does something good for you, I feel like we should just always cultivate the habit of saying thank you. Be grateful. There's a way that you can say thank you that connotes that you're not thankful, just like thanks, like just take it like that, don't kill me. But there's a thank you that ensures that you secure repeated kindness because of how thankful you are. Sometimes you can even say thank you by going out of your way to do something kind for that person in return, or getting the person something just to say thank you, or you can just do it by verbalizing it, whichever way. One thing that makes your gratitude what it should be is when it's from the heart, it's when it's honest, and it's when it's sincere. The second way that gratitude changes your life is that gratitude changes your focus, and then it makes you happier. It changes your focus first and it makes you happier. I think it was in the month of June. I was just thinking over my life and I felt like things were not going at the pace that I needed them to go. I was, complaining, and then I was comparing, and then I was just doing a lot of whining. I wasn't doing this verbally, like people around me did not know, but I was just like doing this internally. I think I listened to a sermon, and so I made up my mind in the month of June that I was going to thank God. I was going to thank him for 5 things that he had done every single day. And at the beginning, I remember like it seemed like an Herculean task. Like, how am I going to find 5 things today to thank God for? And then I kid you not, when I started, and as the days started to go by, it became so easy. I feel like when you focus on things that you want to see, when you focus on, oh, I want to be grateful to God, I want to see things in my life that I'm grateful to God for, those things begin to increase. So because I was focusing on things that were working, things that were happening, I was beginning to see more of that. And I was like, oh, wow, So I haven't been taking inventory of everything that's been happening in my life, and so much has been going on. I kid you not, if you sit down to take inventory, to count your blessings, like that song says, you'll be shocked, like, wow, God is really doing a lot, is doing wonders. I remember in that month, I was so happy. I was light. I felt lightweight. I was just happier. And that was because I practiced gratitude. I was thanking God every day for 5 things. Some days I even found more than 5 things, genuinely. And it was so amazing. So that's what gratitude does. Okay, the last thing that gratitude does for you is that gratitude opens doors for multiplication. This is tested, this is tried, this is proven. There's a story in the Bible of Jesus feeding the 5,000, and to feed these 5,000 people, there was a boy who had 5 loaves of bread and then he had 2 fish. And his disciples were like, okay, this boy has this. And Jesus was like, okay, bring it to me. So they brought the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish to Jesus. And Jesus took it and Jesus gave thanks. I feel like that was so profound. The Bible was careful not to miss out that important thing that happened. It said Jesus gave thanks. And when Jesus gave thanks, it told them to, share that 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And then it was in the process of them sharing it that they discovered, oh my God, everyone has enough, more than enough to eat, because at the end of the day, there were 12 baskets that were full, like leftovers. You're showing gratitude to God, showing gratitude to man. It opens up doors for multiplication. I feel like this is something that we should not sleep on. When we thank God for things in our lives, we are able to appreciate it. There's a lens through which we view it. We don't despise it. And because we're genuinely grateful for what God has done, is going to do more. Yes, it's not what you want. It's not as much as you would like it. It's not exactly what you put in your prayer request. It's not exactly what you said in your prayer closet. But because God has gone ahead to do, even if it's just a small part of that thing that you were praying about, it is more than enough reason to give thanks, because you can look at it and be like, what is this? And then you will never see a multiplication. But then when you look at that one thing that he has done, that small thing that he has done, and then you give thanks for it, and then you're grateful to God for it, you respect it, you honor that little thing that God has done, it's going to multiply in your life. And it's not just God that this applies to, even to like human beings like us. Someone is able to like fix you up in a job, and although it's small, the salary is not exactly what you are praying for or looking for, and then you're just genuinely grateful. I mean, I was jobless, and then this person fixed me up. Then that person, when there's a new position in a higher place, that person can fix you up, because he that was grateful over 20 naira would definitely be more grateful over 200 naira. I don't know if that makes sense. And like with every other thing in our life, you can't practice gratitude if you are not intentional. Like, you have to be intentional about gratitude. If you have to set up reminders in your life, on your phones rather, you set it up and be like, okay, today when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to thank God. I'm going to thank God for the breath that I have. I'm going to thank God for the money that I have. It's not what I like. It's not exactly what is enough for me. But I thank God because I even have a bank account. I thank God because I have money. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, so there are times where, like, when you're breezing through life, you might even forget. Like, someone can do something good to you, and then you might forget to say thank you at that instant. The moment you remember, because this happens to me sometimes, let's say you're in a hurry or whatnot, the moment you remember, don't hesitate to be like, oh, let me just let it go. Don't just let it go. Gratitude is so powerful. Make sure that you find a way to go back and thank that person. Thank that person with words, with actions, or both of them. Just show gratitude to God for everything that is done in your life, everything that he is doing, even the things that you can't see. Be grateful for those things. I hope and pray that the next time that we are burdened, the next time we feel like, this is not enough, we'll remember this simple yet powerful way to change our lives: gratitude. 3 points that I've just mentioned. I promise you, when you're grateful, you will definitely see them in your life. We've come to the end of this video, so I'm going to practice what I just said by thanking you guys. Thank you, beautiful people, for watching my videos, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. I don't take it for granted. If there are specific videos that you would like to see, please feel free to leave in the comment section, and I'll definitely do those kind of videos for you. I will see you in my next... How am I doing that? I'll see you. I'll see you in my next video.